Hi everyone! In this video, allow me to share with you how I made my matboard. First, let me introduce what a matboard is. A matboard is an instructional material inspired by Karagumoy mat weaving. The term mat refers to the traditional Karagumoy mat, while board signifies its purpose. Similar to a blackboard, it is designed for educational activities. By using colored Karagumoy strips, we can form letters, numbers, and shapes directly on the matboard, making it an interactive tool for learning. Now, let me walk you through the steps I took to create this functional, aesthetic, and durable matboard. Selecting the leaves. The process begins with the careful selection of the finest Karagumoy leaves, locally known as pagtukbas. Next, removing the thorns. The selected leaves undergo a process called paghanggulid, during which the thorns are carefully removed. Drying the leaves. The leaves are then dried under the sun to prepare them for weaving. This drying process reduces their moisture content, making them more pliable and easier to work with, while also helping to preserve them for an extended period. Stripping the leaves. The dried Karagumoy leaves undergo a process known as pagreras, where they are prepared for stripping. A wooden tool will be utilized by the weaver to ensure that the strips are cut to a uniform width. The next step involves softening the leaves to enhance their pliability. This can be accomplished by using a wooden implement to gently beat the leaves. Alternatively, some individuals may allow vehicles to roll over the leaves, while others prefer to use a large tree trunk in a process called pagligis. Weaving the leaves. Here, you can see the weaver is starting with the base layer. Each strip of Karagumoy is carefully laid out side by side to form the foundation of the mat. Another strip is passed over and under the base strips in a consistent pattern. This over-under technique is what creates the strong interlocked structure of the mat. Watch how the weaver gently pulls each strip tight, making sure everything is even and secure. This takes a lot of focus and precision. Now, we move on to the final step, suksok or tucking in the loose ends of the strips. Suksok is my favorite part. It's where all the hard work finally comes together. This part is all about neatness and durability. Each end is carefully inserted back into the weave to lock everything in place. It may seem simple, but this step is what keeps the mat from unraveling. It also gives the mat a clean, polished finish. Now that we have our Karagumoy mat, it's time to turn it into an instructional material, a matboard. Since the weave of the mat is diagonal, we'll need to create a frame to give it a square or rectangular shape. For this, we will use bamboo sticks to serve as the frame. The bamboo will help hold the mat firmly in place and define straight edges, transforming the mat into a sturdy and functional board. Coloring the Karagumoy strips that will be inserted into the matboard. These colored strips will be used to form letters, numbers, and shapes, making it easier for learners to recognize and differentiate them. And that's how I created my matboard. It is more than just a teaching tool. It's a blend of culture, creativity, and purpose. Thank you for joining me in this process. I hope this inspires you to explore, create, and celebrate the beauty of learning through tradition.